Hey guys, Boney McBonerton here, and today is a bit of a interesting video. Now, I'm kind of making this on a bit of a whim, but to give a little context here is that I was watching this video by LSuperSonicQ about the darkest SpongeBob lost media found, called Behind Closed Doors. Now, if you're curious about that, I'd recommend watching his video because this guy will do a way better job explaining what behind closed doors is than I will ever be able to describe it with my literal dementia-addled brain. But the quick gist of it is that apparently the creators of the first SpongeBob season had made some hilariously lewd drawings that never made it to the public until now. And we're going to be reacting to those new drawings. But you're probably thinking, Boney McBonerton, you can't show that on YouTube. And you know what? You're right. YouTube's rules are weird because, I can't show the nude scenes of SpongeBob's behind closed doors because, it's obviously nudity, even though it is educational. But what was this dude's name? Hold on. But Kevin Leonardo here is allowed to show his literal butthole and balls on YouTube with no repercussions whatsoever. Actually, I think this video's got like billions of views and is monetized. Oh, what's that? You said the F-U-C-K word? No. We have to shadow ban your entire channel. But if you want to do an educational video about literally showing off your butthole and your balls, your hairy little butthole on camera, then yeah, it's allowed. Thanks, YouTube. So, anyways, I'm not risking my entire channel for that. So, if you're curious, what I'm going to do is that I am going to check out the Archive.org page that shows all this, but it's going to be all censored. But I will be showing an uncensored version down in the description that you can click on and think of it like a fun little interactive video where as I'm going through this you can also click along and see the uncensored version for yourself. Now, let's begin. So here we've got advertisement. Milk mustaches don't last long when you're a sponge, which means I may have to drink another glass of yummy chocolate milk, or 2, or 3, or 4. Got chocolate milk? Oh my, yeah. In case you've decided not to click on this, what's going on here is that Patrick here is busting all over SpongeBob's face, giving him a milk mustache in the first picture. Well, wait, why is it chocolate milk? Yo, man, listen, if whatever's coming out of yo nuts is like chocolate brown, you gotta go to a doctor. That's not normal. So on the second image here, like, SpongeBob looks satisfied with a goofy smile. Patrick sitting there literally limp schlonged. And then SpongeBob looks sad as the milk mustache is absorbed back inside of him because he's a sponge. And Patrick is laughing at him with his limp little noodle hanging out. Okay, next picture. Here is just a straight up image of Mr. Krabs forcing SpongeBob to schnoggle that meat. Now, something I'm immediately noticing is, why are Mr. Krabs' balls so small? Look at that, those things are tiny. Like, it's weird, he's got, the meat of champions, like, we're talking like a 2-footer here, judging by the bulge in the back of SpongeBob. But it's like literal 2 nickels down there. SpongeBob, me boy, I need you to fish for me nickels. And so, I don't know, something's weird here. SpongeBob does not look happy to do this. He does not look too pleased to be sucking on the crab meat. Alright, next image. What the? No, what the? Okay, I haven't seen this one. Like beyond the, I have seen the first two, but not the next ones. Okay, in case you're wondering, in this image, SpongeBob is sitting in a chair, naked, with the pickles and onions hanging out, and his his skin covering is reaching forward and piercing forward like a mouth, and Squidward's pointing at it with concern, with, "How did you make it sing like that?" And SpongeBob's creepy response is, "It only sings around you, Squidward." Bro, that's so unsettling. I don't even know what to make of that. Oh my god! No! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! Okay, for those of you that can't see what's going on, we've got SpongeBob with the most angriest, serious face I've ever seen him make, with his fists clenched, and the biggest looking sponge dong I have ever seen. And it's pointed directly towards, Squidward's bottom hamper, if you catch my drift. Like, Squidward should look more worried. SpongeBob makes a pinching motion. Dial if you need anything else, just call. God, oh my god. Damn, I wish I was like SpongeBob. Ugh, sorry, I got the heartburn going. The dang old, ugh, Costco hot dogs are fighting back. What I don't even know what to make of this one. Okay. So SpongeBob looks like he's turned into a little mutant little goblin monster. And the meat and potatoes is just hanging out there, but it's all limp. He's got a very hairy skin covering. And Squidward's head is literally just a Schween and eggs. Bro, what even was this? What was I guess they were calling Squidward a you-know-what head, but god dang. This is a hard video to do, because I can't even swear. I can't even curse about any of this. There was an F word that accidentally slipped out that I'm going to have to censor later. I can't even risk showing this, even though this is like perfect YouTube Kids Elsagate content. So, here's Mr. Krabs, butt up in the air, unleashing a hailstorm of little turds into a toilet from like 2 feet away. And in the next one, he's literally pushing out a log bigger than himself. Like, oh my, how is Mr. Krabs alive? And the caption for the under dial is, "And now for the chaser!" Oh my god, I've had a few days where I've gotten like that, where I've had to push that much out. And I've barely survived. Okay, next image. I don't know if there's more images after this. Okay, here's the cover. Behind closed... Yeah, the cover of the book. Behind closed doors. Horrible, filthy, and vile, disgusting, inappropriate, off-model drawings by the crew of a popular cartoon show. Now, even though you don't see a lot of Schween in here, I am still gonna censor this. Now, it's a little hard to notice, but in the middle here, in the middle of the sandwich, if you want to call it that, is actually SpongeBob. Now, when I first saw this, I genuinely thought it was like just a random fish that joined in, but according to LSuperSonicQ, that's actually the Sponge Boy. And it just loops like that. I wish we could see more, but you know what? Let's read the comments, shall we? From Yuko Samatara. Subject. Frowny face. I'm literally crying and shaking. SpongeBob and his best pals will never do that. This is like a goofy off 5-year-old who loves SpongeBob and just wandered in and was like, no, no, no. He was on Archive.org of all places, looking for like, oh, I wonder if there's any good SpongeBob stuff here. Okay, from I Love Among Us. Subject, meh. Not my weirdest fap. Okay, from Intel2222. Subject, multiple question marks. This should have stayed lost, bro. Okay. Now, from reviewer, Cast23, subject, we are in the wrong timeline. Something in this being seen by human eyes feels forbidden, strange, surreal. Nothing makes sense in a world where Mr. Krabs' scat art, drawn by storyboard artists, is real. I feel like we are linked to reality that is no longer bound by logic, but by one where insanity is often a reasonable conclusion for world events. What we are witnessing is either hilarious to you or perhaps disturbing. It is both. As an artwork, it communicates the depravities of the show's imagination and perhaps a glimpse into the past times of animation artists who created something so forbidden, so twisted, you can't resist to look at it, and neither could they. This is only the tip of the iceberg. We were never meant to see this or know of it.
Calm down, son. It's just a drawing.
And we've got one by Clunkster. Subject, can't wait for AI Sponge to reference this one. The fact that the actual SpongeBob crew made this stuff, this is peak lost media, lol. You know, it makes me wonder what's going on in AI Sponge right now.
I think it's amusing.
He's driven me nuts. Somebody make him stop.
Squidward, please stop singing that song. Stop singing. Stop singing.
SpongeBob, you okay? Sponge me boy.
No, I like it. It's a great song.
Maybe we can reason with him.
No, I'm not reasoning with you. I'm singing this weirdo Yankovic song because I like it.
Don't do it.
A few moments later, in a world of endless possibilities, there is one thing that is certain.
What's that? French narrator!
The crippling pain caused by cock and ball torture.
Whoa! Tell us more.
No!
I'm not sure I want to know.
I already know about it. It's quite fascinating. Really?
Damn, Sandy, you're free.
Sandy, you know everything. Will you explain it to us?
Sandy, no.
Certainly, cock and ball torture is a form of torture that involves the infliction of pain on the male genitals.
Yes, that sounds awful.
It can be quite severe depending on how it's done. Typically, it involves binding the victim's penis and testicles and then applying pressure, pulling or stretching them.
Sounds like a party to me.
Plankton!
A few moments later.
You'll best be careful. The Faraway is a place that you can get randomly teleported to without warning during an episode of A Sponge.
Oh.
What's the faraway?
Oh. No, not again, SpongeBob. No! No!
It's a place where anything can happen, and I mean anything. You could get hit by a car or worse.
Worse.
Worse than getting hit by a car.
Yes, you could get turned into a pineapple, or become friends with Plankton.
Ow.
I don't even want to think about that.
Where? I never heard of this faraway place before. You sure exists?
I'm positive. I've been there myself before. Once you go there, you can never come back, so be careful what you wish for because you just might get.
A few
Wait. If Sandy got taken to the far away, then how'd she come back?
moments
Okay,
later.
one more.
SpongeBob. Patrick, what's that?
Whoa, I don't know.
It's when a sponge inhales another sponge and they get stuck together.
That there is when fools get together and can't unstuck themselves no matter how much they wiggle.
Well, Sandy is right. If you two get sponge-locked,
Ah, now, please, Sandy. Don't let me get spangalucting.
Hang on, Squidward. I'll think of something.
Spongalocked.
If we get SpongeBob, will you still be my friend?
yeah, we'll always be friends, SpongeBob.
A few
You know what's funny? I've actually learned more from AI Sponge just now than I ever did from any form of educational content on YouTube. Well, I think that's the end of this video. If you liked what you saw, then you're sick. You're sick. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You're sick.